The BFAR holds off on banning imported fish in wet markets, citing a need for policy review. The Office of the President gives financial incentives to outstanding OFWs. And motorists may expect another rollback in the prices of fuel products next week. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of the stories we're watching now. I'm Maricel Halili. We begin tonight's newscast with consumers and sellers welcoming the continued sale of imported fish in wet markets. Justin Punsalang with a report.
Craving for sinigang na salmon or steamed pampano? No problem, as these fish variants are still available in wet markets and supermarkets. This came after the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources postponed the scheduled ban on December 4. Officer in charge Demosthenes Escoto said they will study if it's time to review Fisheries Administrative Order No. 195. It only allows the sale of imported fish in hotels and restaurants to prevent competition with local variants.
We find it necessary to review that. Pinapakinggan din ho namin yung mga stakeholders at yung mga sinasabi ng kahit na nanggaling sa kaninong panig. So we will promise you that we will be able to come up with that regulation soon.
The BFAR said it will strengthen its campaign against illegal fish in ports and cold storage facilities for now. Sellers and consumers alike welcomed the Bureau's decision. Fish vendors said selling imported frozen fish allows them to have a stable daily earning.
Una, dagdag paninda. Pangalawa, pag wala masyadong huli sa dagat, meron ng pampano kaming frozen na titinda, mga frozen isda like salmon.
Yung tubo namin nababawasan, di ba? Ilang items sa yung mawala? Salmon, ulo, bili, 3. Tapos ilan din tubo namin yan, 300 pesos, mawawala. Malaking bagay na rin din sa amin, ma'am.
For some consumers, having more choices is better.
Mas mahal kasi sa grocery, mas mura ng kaunti. Tsaka, siyempre, pag gusto mo ng ganong wala ka nang mabibili.
At the Commonwealth Market in Quezon City, pompano is now priced at 340 pesos per kilo, while salmon is at 180 pesos per kilo. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
Meanwhile, the Agriculture Department is ramping up its crackdown on smuggled onions. The DA's Bureau of Plant Industry confiscated 3.9 million pesos worth of white onions in Divisoria, Manila earlier today. Aside from being illegally imported, there was no phytosanitary permit, making the items unsafe for consumption. Earlier this week, the DA found suspected smuggled white onions valued around 30 million pesos inside container vans. Authorities called on the public to avoid buying white onions in markets and use the locally produced red variant instead.
Sa mga mamimili, iwasan po nating bumili ng white onion kasi wala po siyang phytosanitary permit, hindi po siya safe kainin. So wala na pong ini-issue yung Bureau of Plant Industry para mag-import, so illegal na po yun.
Go Negosyo underscored the role of OFWs and MSMEs during its 17th anniversary summit in Pasay City. President Bongbong Marcos, who skipped the event, was represented by his wife, First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos. In his message, read by Trade Chief Alfredo Pascual, the president hoped for OFWs to see the value of entrepreneurship. Marcos Jr. assured them that their welfare will be protected by the Migrant Workers Department. The Office of the President also gave 200,000 pesos each to 9 outstanding OFWs named during the event. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Maricel Halili. Suspended Bucor Chief Gerald Bantag is set to formally respond to the charges filed against him over the killing of Percy Lapid. Bantag was seen affixing his signature on a counter-affidavit at the Baguio City Prosecutor Office on Friday. The preliminary investigation will resume on Monday following a clerical error in Bantag's subpoena. The embattled general has been named as the primary suspect in the murder of Lapid and middleman June Villamor. Another round of reduction in pump prices is expected next week. Unioil Philippines projects that diesel prices would go down by as much as 2 pesos per liter. Gasoline prices are likewise expected to be slashed by up to 1 peso and 90 centavos per liter. Official price adjustments will be announced on Monday, which take effect the following day. One News and One PH have earned several nominations at the 2022 Makatao Awards for Media Excellence. Laila Pangilinan with the details.
Big stars and personalities attended the 27th Asian Television Awards at the Aliu Theater on Thursday. Pop Pinoy host Maine Mendoza was among the Filipino winners. She bagged the Best Presenter Award for #MainGoals, a show on Signal TV's Buko channel.
I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my #MainGoals family because if not for everyone's effort, support, guidance, and hard work, I definitely wouldn't have been nominated for this.
Top Class, The Rise to P-Pop Stardom, also won Best Original Digital Entertainment Program. More winners will be announced during the second ceremony on December 8. Meanwhile, One News and One PH earned several nods at the 10th Makatao Awards for Media Excellence. The nominees include The Big Story for Best News Program and Robbie Alampay for Best News Program Host. One PH's Jay Taruk and Jinky Tan are also nominated for Best News and Public Affairs Hosts. Luchi Cruz Valdez and Cito Beltran are meanwhile nominees for Best Public Affairs Program Host. The Chiefs is up for the Best Public Affairs Program category, while One News is a finalist for TV Station of the Year. For News 5, Laila Pangilinan, we are One News.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Maricel Halili. We are One News.